Hey, I was just out here doing some yard work here. I'm cutting down those vines across the fence. So we were we were actually part of the flooding area in Indiana recently. I know you guys probably heard about all the flooding in Indiana. We were part of that, but we got um, we got sorry, we were part of the evacuation, but we actually didn't have to evacuate because um, the levee held. And I'm like so excited to say this. We actually live in the Sunshine Gardens area, so um, it's amazing the work that God does. And please don't come after me for saying God, because above everything else, I love God. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it with intent. Above everything, above all, above everything, I love God. So please don't come after me for saying it, because I feel that there is an intention for this video today. So we're going to get back to where we were, guys. I feel like we have completely, just with everything that's been going on, just neglected our audience. And I feel like we have an audience. I feel like we do. I feel like David deserves an audience. He really does. Because what'd you say has saved us from a lot. I know it's a little thing, but it's not a little thing for us. It's a big thing for us. And when I started it, I said, all of the times that I could have taken a video of him when I said, "What did you say? What was that you just said?" It was like one of those things where you just want to go, I wish I would have got that on video. But today I have something to bring to all of you. This is really something close to my heart, and I recently found and some of you may agree and some of you may not, and whatever your feelings are on this, I'm okay with everything, all of it. I don't want any of you to think bad of me, or to think just I'm a terrible person or whatever, or that I'm whatever. Recently found how should I say this? He was my dad for a time. For a little bit of time. My mom and this man were married for a little bit of time. I was young, so I don't really necessarily remember how long, but it was long enough for me to call him dad. And it was long enough for me to feel like he was my dad and miss him, and feel like I've missed out on a lot in life because I've missed out on him. And for a lot of years now, I wanted to find him, and my sister would tell me, don't do that, or somebody would say me no, or somebody would tell me it's not your place to do that. He's not your real dad. But blood is not always thicker than water. And I remember a time when my stepmother was more important than my mother at times. And because she taught me more in life than my mother did. And don't come after me for saying that either, because sometimes it's like that. So let me get to it. I'm going to get to it right here. So I got a message from his wife telling me, because I found him. I contacted him. And we've been talking just, not for very long, just very short amount of time. And we've really connected, and, just all of the things. And she contacted me yesterday and told me don't talk to him anymore, because he's got dementia and it's weird for her. And what I seem what I'm feeling right now, what I'm feeling right now. And I think that she just seems to forget that he was my dad. He was my dad before he was ever her husband. He was my dad. And though he wasn't my biological dad, he was my dad. And that got ripped away from me partly because of her and my mother. So, I mean, I was just the child involved in all of this. And for her to treat me that way, to tell me that he's got dementia and it's weird for her, that just, my heart. My heart is broken. And my husband told me just to leave it alone, but this morning I went with my son's girlfriend to the gym, and we had a good workout. And you know, she hasn't been to the gym for a while, so I'm trying to help her get back into it. And we went, and it felt right to do this. I went. I was, you know, I felt like I needed to do it. I said, I'm going to grant her her wish. And it was breaking my heart. I sent him a goodbye text. And I told him that I loved him and I missed him. And I was really glad that he had a wonderful life with her, Sarah. Her name is Sarah. And Travis, their son. And I was happy for them. But I feel like and I gave her her wish. And I told her I blocked him. I sent her a message and I told her that I blocked him. Gave her a wish. Oh, fine. I blocked her too. You know, because what's the point of carrying on anything else, you know? I feel like I'm losing him all over again. I feel like I'm losing him all over again. I feel like she's ripping him away all over again. I don't want anything from him. Just conversation, just, you know, I wanted to go and see him for my birthday, but that's out of the question. Is it really so much to ask just to see him one last time? One last time. Just to say I love you and I missed you. I mean, we have talked about so much, you know. And I tried to just, you know, not contact him and stuff. And I just let him know, you know, hey, I didn't contact him for a few days because the flood started happening. And then, you know, I messaged him and let him know, hey, you know, and then she wants to say he doesn't remember me. He remembers me. He knows me. I bet her right now, if she asked him what my name was, he would remember me. My first name, my middle name. So, for whatever it's worth, Sarah, if you ever see this, I hope it was worth it for you. I hope it was worth it. That even after 40 years, you still feel threatened. Because, you know, sometimes people just need a little bit of love in their life. He was my dad. Anyway. I'm not even going to edit this one. I'm just going to leave it just the way it is. And you know what? Please don't come for me, please. Just let me have this. If you want to, it's okay too. I mean, my mom died in 2023. My dad died when I was 23. My real dad. So I've never even had a dad. He got ripped away. My dad got ripped away. My mom, my stepmom, my real mom. I've never even had parents my whole life. I just wanted one little piece. Just one. Oh, I'm blabbering. I'm sorry, you guys. Here I go. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to get back to it. Next week I'll be in Tennessee, so I'll probably post a little bit of in Tennessee, and then when I come back here to Indiana, then we'll post a little bit of, we'll get back to what did you say. So I really hope you guys start watching, and we love all of you followers. We do. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for loving us too, and we'll see you.